Wonderful Week 9 is upon us in this rapidly progressing college football season. This Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Central, BYU comes to Austin to play Texas at Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium. The line from Vegas says Texas is favored by 19 points, which I think is a bit much, especially considering their starting quarterback Quinn Ewers is out for this game. Now, it appears Malik Murphy will be the starter for Saturday's contest against the Cougars. Now, ever since the beginning of this season, actually the preseason, when I took a look at the schedule, I kind of had a funny feeling about this game. More specifically, the fact that I think this could be a very close game, a very back and forth game. And nothing so far that I have seen in the last week or two has changed my mind on that front. As such, I see Texas winning by a score of 27-21 over the Cougars from BYU and improving their record to 7-1 on the season. Taking a look at the other action on Saturday, starting at 11 a.m. Central, we have Houston at Kansas State. Now, I was absolutely impressed by the Houston Cougars' efforts last week against Texas. I think they are going to be just fine in the Big 12. Kansas State, last year's Big 12 champion, appears to be playing fairly well this season. And this, I think, is going to be a very entertaining game. For those who are watching in the first window, I think this one could be a fantastic finish. I've got Kansas State winning 35-34 over Houston in the Little Apple. Staying in the Big 12 and staying in that first window, we also see Oklahoma at Kansas. Oklahoma is a 9-point favorite on the road in Lawrence. And if you watch any Kansas games this season, they are a very good football team, a very fast improving team. I do think Oklahoma covers the spread in this game, but not by much. I've got the Sooners winning 31-18 over the Jayhawks on the road in Lawrence. Moving to the SEC in the first window, we also have South Carolina visiting Texas A&M, and this is a must-win for both teams. Shane Beamer from South Carolina taking a lot of heat. He is on probably the hottest of hot seats in the SEC. I don't think this year, unfortunately for the Gamecocks, is going to be salvageable. At this point, though, Coach Beamer in South Carolina just playing for next year, trying to salvage a little bit of momentum for 2024. Talking about hot seats, Jimbo Fisher's seat is getting pretty warm in College Station. A lot of people are upset with his performance this season. Luckily for them, I see Texas A&M winning this game at home by a score of 28-14, cooling off Jimbo's hot seat just a little bit. Unfortunately, though, not helping out Shane Beamer's cause at all in Columbia. At 1 p.m. Central, we have Clemson visiting NC State. Clemson trying to salvage their season at this point after the disappointing loss on the road at Miami. Luckily for them, I see the Tigers winning by a score of 26-23 over the Wolfpack in a game that will hopefully help Dabo Swinney and the Tigers regain just a little bit of momentum. Moving to the second window, 2:30 p.m. Central, Florida versus Georgia in the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. The game, as always, in Jacksonville, Florida, and of course the corporate name is the War for the Ore, but no one really uses that. No one cares about that garbage. It is the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. In this game, Georgia is actually favored to win by 14.5 points. I think they covered the spread. I've got the Bulldogs winning by a score of 42-27 over Billy Napier and the Florida Gators. Heading out west, but staying in the second window, we have Oregon at Utah. Utah coming off the high of an exciting win over USC last week. And sadly, I don't see the momentum continuing, though. I've got the Ducks winning on the road 42-31 in Deseret. Closing out the 2:30 p.m. Central kick, we see Pitt visiting Notre Dame. In this matchup, I've got the Irish winning at home by a score of 24-13, trying to regain a little momentum for this 2023 football season. At 3 p.m. Central, heading back out west, USC at Cal. USC coming off a very disappointing loss at home to Utah. They rebound this week. Expect the Trojans to win 38-13 on the road in Berkeley in an effort to try and keep their Pac-12 title hopes alive. Moving to the third window in the SEC, Tennessee travels to Kentucky in an SEC East battle. Tennessee favored to win this game by 3.5. I don't see it working out that way, though. I've got the Wildcats of Kentucky winning at home 27-23 over the Volunteers and sending Tennessee back home with a big L. Finally, staying in the third window, moving to the Big Ten Conference, we have Ohio State at Wisconsin. Ohio State favored to win by 14.5 points. I don't think they'll have many problems at all with Wisconsin. I've got the Buckeyes winning 35-17 on the road over the Badgers. As always, I hope you have a great time watching college football this weekend, and I wish every team you root for the absolute best. Remember to have fun and enjoy this because that's what it's supposed to be about. This is Kevin in Texas saying God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.